Come in. Lessons are done for today. You are free to do as you please for the remainder of the day. I hope you realize that. Have you made your decision? And do you understand that by swearing fealty, your life belongs to the crown? And do you accept this? Come this way, then. The standard procedure often takes several minutes to hours depending on the terms through which the subject is expected to follow. Any additional time we need to speak should be accounted for within that time. Please, take a seat here. We can discuss the situation between us first if you prefer. The terms, though, in which you serve me can be left until the end. However, know that there are also conditions you must swear by. Nothing discussed in this room is ever to leave. Is that clear? Well, then tell me, what is your choice? Yes, of course. I can address any concerns you have beforehand. You will be provided for the rest of your life. All that you currently have is guaranteed so long as you continue to serve me. So room and board, entertainment, all your medical needs, they will be taken care of. But you are still confined to the areas I have designated for you. Is that acceptable? Good. Now, how shall we proceed? And once again, you do understand that once I tell you everything, you will be responsible for keeping this information to yourself. If you so much as speak a word of this to anyone, you may be subject to corporal punishment, at worst, execution. I hope you understand. You don't have to bear that responsibility. I will give you all the love that you desire, regardless of your choice. You say that, but I fear you may have second thoughts about sharing your life with me once you know. If that is truly what it takes to love me to the fullest, then so be it. I will be honest with you. I only ask that you listen until the end. Thank you. So, I am the eldest of the current generation of the royal family. His late highness was also the eldest between him and his brother, the father of the current heir. However, despite the line of succession pointing to me as next in line, his late highness made his nephew the heir instead. And that is for one simple reason. I was not born an apt wind mage, and neither was his late highness, his remaining children, nor his brother. The royal bloodline stretches back many, many centuries. Throughout history, it has always been naturally attuned to not wind magic, but time magic. You see, ancient history tells us that our ancestors used their power to halt the sandstorms, to allow for the citizens to seek shelter. Once their safety was ensured, the royal family would speed up time for the storms to pass by in a single instant. This was how they initially gained their position. As the magic is quite powerful, rare, even to this day. But in their attempt to preserve such a rare magic, maintaining their position of power, there was a unfortunate side effect. It has rendered it effectively useless to all of us. And all that remains is our tainted blood. It continues to curse us to this very day. It may have crossed the minds of those in academia that many of the royal bloodline often maintain their youth even in old age. But fortunately, the common folk are more inclined to see it as a gift and proof of our right to the throne. Yes. Your studies are paying off. Disordered time magic is what afflicted his late highness, his brother, and myself. It will be much more noticeable in a few years from now. You will most certainly outgrow me in due time. Maybe at least one of us could find some appreciation in my looks later down the line. You'd make quite a few of your peers jealous if we had the luxury of telling others. Well, hopefully you have some years to enjoy it. Take advantage of it while it still lasts. Unfortunately, much of the time I had spent was searching for you, and as a result, it almost feels like it's too late. Me, I am well past my prime, to say the least. Old enough to remember each and every one of the heir's 36 years with absolute clarity. Tell me, does this bother you? You see, it has always been a fear of mine that it would make you change your mind, but it would have come to light eventually. I mean, best not to be deceiving, else I lose you. You see, when you don't know how much time you have left, the methods you use to get where you want to be, well, they matter little so as long as you get there. After seeing how differently we've all been affected, I've always had my doubts about myself. Yes. Some of the other royal family have been less fortunate than me. Time flows faster for them. You see, they have a lifetime in seconds. And before you know it, well, they're gone. That's why, well, it's been a goal to rid ourselves of it, to start a new bloodline. Wind magic serves its purpose of allowing us to continue protecting the people in the way that time used to. But learning it without a natural prowess, it takes years, which many of us do not have. Naturally, those born with the gift, well, they make for a perfect means of providing the heirs needed to rewrite history. Well, they got what they wanted. The current heir broke the long-standing curse. He is a natural-born wind mage, destined to carry on the new bloodline and leave the rest of us behind. No. There is no place for us in this new era. We have nothing to provide. You see, I have spent a long time trying to find my purpose here. And every time I look, every time I search, there isn't one. I will always be proud of the accomplishments you've made under my tutelage. It's just unfortunate that I was only allowed to take you so I could shut my mouth and play pretend. You have so much going for you. And it's my fault some of it could end up going to waste. You would have made a wonderful mother. As much as I've fought to have a choice, I don't have one for myself. So I'm afraid I don't have one to give you either. Would you still love me? Even after knowing all that my lineage deals with? Well, with children out of the question, I at the very least desire companionship. I wish to be able to experience what any heir would, even if in the end it is all pretend. What I feel for you is very real, but it will never be in the eyes of those in power. Tell me, what is it that you feel? I suppose I should have expected as much. Love that is not meant to be already limits what we can and cannot do. That is for me to worry about, but I can make opportunities for us, just like now. So, let us take the chance right now. With whatever time I may have, whatever opportunities that we have in this given moment. Come here. Look at me. Do you vow to keep this between us? Do you vow to live your life in service to our kingdom? And do you vow that you will love me for the rest of your days? Then please, swear upon my name you will. No. No titles. Just my name. Once more. Now. Just for me this time. Thank you. Thank you for making this real.